For the longest time, I have been choosing things that aren't choosing me. And I think that's the major reason why I've been stressed in my life. If you continue to choose something that clearly is not fully in alignment with you, then you really can't expect it to go any other way except not the way you want it to go. And I think sometimes, especially with the programming of society, we assume that we should be an investment banker. We assume that we should be a firefighter. We assume that we should be a teacher. We assume that we should be a doctor, a lawyer, whatever. But if that's not truly in alignment with who you are as an individual, it doesn't matter how hard you try to do that. It's simply not going to work out. And when it comes to my life and it comes to the things that I've done and tried, I can see now that the reason why certain things didn't work out the way I wanted them to is because, in all honesty, I never saw that vision for myself in my mind. So the thing that I was choosing, the vision that I was choosing, was not a vision that chose me. And in my last video, I was talking about how social media has just become so boring to me now. And it's so funny because at one point in time, I really believed that I wanted to be a social media influencer, that I wanted to be literally like the life that I saw online was the life that I thought I wanted. But the more that I've come into my own, the more that I've really recognized my strengths and weaknesses, the more that I've been able to recognize that that is not me, okay? Like, as much as I do like to be on camera, I mean, I'm on camera right now, I like to be on camera as maybe as more of a testament to the journey that I've been on and just sharing that with people, because this journey has been quite difficult, okay? I haven't always known what was going to happen or what is going to happen. And honestly, none of us know what's going to happen. But I think when you can be in a place where you're not stressed out and you actually look forward to each day, I think those are the real winners in life. And as I've gone through this journey and realized, oh, okay, influencer, don't want to do that. Oh, musician, don't want to do that. Oh, doctor, don't want to do that. Oh, lawyer, don't want to do that. It's bringing me closer to what it is that I actually want to do. And as much as it can be very frustrating when you continue to try things and nothing seems to be going your way, you have to remember that the contrasting experience is helping you to determine what it is that you truly do want to do. Sometimes the best thing that you can do for yourself is rule out what you don't want to do. And that can be a grueling process. It can take a long time. But I think the alternative is that you just do what you're told, you do what society says you should do, and you kind of just follow that path, and you get to the end of your life and you're like, wow, I didn't even live a life of my own. I lived a life based on what everybody around me told me that I should do. And I think that's actually the worst place to be in. I'm not going to lie to you. So I would rather do it this way than another way. But given the experiences that I've had, I am at this place now where I am choosing what chooses me. And what that means is I have to get really quiet on a daily basis and ask myself, what is the right thing for me to do in this moment? What is the vision that I'm feeling into every day? And what are the steps that I need to take right now in order for me to get closer to that vision and to align with that version of myself who is already living that life? And if you're not going to take that time to sit with yourself and ask yourself those questions, I think you're never really going to be able to get to that place where you're choosing what is choosing you. And that's a hard pill to swallow, especially in a world where everything around us is a distraction. I don't know about you, but lately, one of my major distractions has honestly been reality TV. I really love it. Bravo knows what they're doing. But I mean, I shouldn't even feel that bad because I'm in a bit of a limbo period between my next job. I start my next job in about a week from tomorrow. So I'm kind of just living and resetting and really doing a lot of mindset work so that once I do start working, I'm in a really good headspace. And I think that's a great thing to do. My last job ended kind of weirdly. And it's so funny that we're even talking about this right now, meaning choosing what chooses you, because I think I really wanted that job to work. I wanted it to be the thing that I was supposed to do. I was starting to see the future of what it would look like to be a retail professional. But when I really thought about it, did I really want to rise the ranks in retail? Did I really want to never have my weekends again? Did I really want to have weird hours where I would work from 10 to 7 or whatever? No, I didn't really want to. I think it was more so that as I was coming out of last summer, I hadn't had a formal job, like really ever. So I was like, okay, what's the easiest thing for me to get? It's a retail job. I got a retail job. I was doing that like maybe 12 to 20 hours a week. And then I got a new retail job where I had better hours. I was working at least 24 hours a week, 24 hours to, maybe 40 hours a week, which was way better. But I was just not in a position that really was a place where I could grow, if that makes sense. Like, I was a salesperson, and I was really grateful for that, because I think me being a salesperson there is what enabled me to actually apply to more formal salesperson roles, which is what I'm going to be doing in my next role. So everything's a stepping stone, right? You have to look at everything as a leader, or not a leader, but you have to look at everything as leading you to where you're supposed to go. So I wasn't really getting the hours that I needed, the full-time benefits and all that I needed from my previous job. So I was trying to make it happen, right? Like, I was trying to talk to the manager of the store, like, hey, like, look at what I'm doing. I'm so good at this. Like, I was trying to prove myself, okay, essentially. And I think whenever you get into that energy where you're trying to prove yourself and trying to show people how great you are, there's something going on internally, because you should know that yourself. And if you feel like a place, a person, a situation isn't serving you in the way you would like it to, you need to reflect on that, and you need to reflect on how you view yourself, what you believe your worth is, and why you feel that you have to prove yourself and show your talents to someone who's not seeing it. That's only a direct reflection of the fact that you don't see your worth, and that you're compromising on it. So your reality has to reflect that back to you. So as soon as I got out of that mode, because I did it for a little bit, and I think we all do it for a little bit, I was like, you know what? I'm really good at selling. Why don't I go somewhere else where I can be full-time and I can make way more money? So that's what I did. And I moved in silence when it came to this position, because I think the best thing you can do is move because you want to move, not move because outside forces are telling you that you should move, right? And I'm really happy that I chose myself. I'm happy that I chose what is choosing me. And what's becoming even clearer to me now is that maybe the vision that I had for myself for a little while was way too small. And even the people that I was around, not that they're bad, not that they're good, but they are just not really in alignment with where I'm going, which is why my last work situation ended so abruptly. It's almost like the universe was like, yank, let's get this girl out of here. Abort. We have to launch her into the next mission. This is done. Because that's literally what it felt like. It literally felt like I was just like plucked out and then put in a different reality. And I think when people talk about quantum leaping, that's what it is. It can be so abrupt, and it's just such a disruption in the pattern that you've been having for however long. So yeah, choose what chooses you. Don't be afraid to make a pivot if it feels like something isn't working out. And also, if you continue to do the same thing, you're frustrated, you have to do something new. You can't continue to do the same thing over and over again and expect for things to change. You are insane. And I was insane for so long. So if you don't want to be insane anymore, maybe make a change, because you can do it. And change is hard, but I think what's even worse is staying in a place with people in a situation that is no longer in alignment with you, and you continue to do it because it's comfortable. I promise you, babe, you deserve better. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. But make sure that you, between now and my next video, that you choose what is choosing you, and only choose what is choosing you.